Jari Ananarukaran, the 23-year-old from Thailand, really got it going early this at 12.
She hit every single fairway and only missed one green today en route to her tied for the lowest round.
6 under to lead the way. Gemma Dryburgh, also a recent winner, that win in Japan to break through on the LPGA Tour.
So that gave her a ton of confidence.
Been an emotional season with that win last week. Nelly Korda now looking to go back-to-back with wins to close out the season. Got the putter going.
Yeah, she got off to a little bit of a tough start, bogeying her first 2 holes today. The start on this golf course is quite a challenge. Some of the most difficult holes on this golf course. Comfortable with green, comfortable with a lot of the shots we saw last week from just off the green, putting from some of the low-lying areas, the runoffs.
Came oh so close to winning in 2017 and then did win this event in 2018. Also the overall race to the CME Globe back in 2017. It was 2019 when the format changed. And if mentioned it, 4th straight birdie she's working on. This her 2nd.
We talk about how hard some of those first few holes are. Think about 5 under on the front. You know you've got some birdie holes coming down the stretch.
Guess what? Another one right here, looking straight at it. Leona Maguire missed the green, played to here. This for par to stay at 2 under. So back to 1 under. One of the 11 first-time winners on the LPGA Tour this year.
Morning groups, then it will for these groups in the afternoon is absolutely perfect right now.
Nelly Korda coming off a win last week here at 12 nearly. Oh, so close. Hello.
Playing for $2 million first prize, and you give it a go.
Have to.
Got a couple months after this to rest and recover. Beautiful birdie there.
Rolex Player of the Year award on the line too. Brooke.
A 3rd at 11. Big steep face to that bunker. It's not as simple as it looks from this angle. But Danielle makes it look very easy. So that's going to be a 4 there, and she's going to remain at 3 under par.
5 in a row. Oh, part of the hole. Good an opportunity that you're going to have there too.
Never know how you'll respond to it, how your body will respond to it, whether you'll ever make it back to the level of golf that you know you're capable of. And she really did prove that last week.
2nd shot. Trying to get something going here. It's been a bit of a sluggish start for Lexi. 9's not an easy hole. Making it look easy. Wonderful.
All the success. She said yes initially, but on the other hand, it's all that hard work. It's just paying off, and you come to expect it when you get to this level. But it's pretty impressive what she's done as young a player as she is.
It's impressive, but I'm not at all surprised. I feel like that was very much possible starting the season. She has the whole package, and I think that she's going to be around and dominant for a very long time.
Up to the 9th, where Lexi Thompson has this for birdie.
You talk about how Lexi has an advantage on this golf course. I mean, only 50% of the field hitting this 9th green in regulation, and she just has such height with her irons that she's able to stop it quickly, but not able to convert. It's kind of one of those where you almost want to forget that putt.
Yeah.
But now she's confused because she saw Brooks go to the
Exactly.
left.
She wasn't standing right behind Brooke as I was to see her pull it.
Ah, you have the info. Spirit of everybody.
Is that your slogan?
Kim, wow, power lip out there. You can see what she was trying to do, jam it in, and just misread it. Oh,
and then took no time on that next one, too. With a wedge in hand. I thought her caddy just told her it's a breath off the left. It should be coming slightly off the right.
It should be over right shoulder. Yep, down and helping.
Whatever it is, that was perfect.
It works.
As we go over to the 13th and a winner this year on the LPGA Tour from Japan, Ayaka Furue. That's how you do it at 13. Nelly Korda for a par at 13. Well, that'll be frustrating on a hole that you'd be thinking about making a birdie on.
We should have known that Lydia would have no issue.
Yeah.
Should have given her the mic.
Get her to where she wants to be.
Henderson on the way here at the 8th for birdie.
Yeah, that was a little downhill. Oh, lovely for speed, though.
Took a look. Rook, who's won 12 times on tour. 8 seasons, just 25 years of age.
And I think this year was a big one for her, validating her first major championship with another one so many years later.
Hasn't been as consistent as maybe you would expect. Danielle Kang, second at 13. She's going to go straight at it. She does, and gets the number right. That's the way to play it.
And she's going to be putting nearly straight back up the hill from that spot. What a shot. Way into the left. I'd expect this to be about 10 feet right of the hole or so. I try to take a tremendous amount off that. Very aggressive play.
Some starts on the LPGA Tour took advantage of those, ended up winning this year on the LPGA. So it's been a great success story of 2022 is Andrea Lee. This is really good for pace. What a touch. And she's now, of course, in the running for a spot on the Solheim Cup team for the US next year in Spain.
Maybe. That was almost 2 in 1 week.
Lydia Vu at 14 for birdie on the way. Showing great promise early on. Yep, there you go. To red figures, back-to-back birdies. 3rd birdie of the day. A moment ago, Ataya Titikun.
Yeah, this is just going to be about trusting the wind. Players can't feel a lot on the tee.
Figured it out.
Yeah, that was aggressive. And Danielle looking good in the early stages here of the CME Group Tour Championship. For Brooke, now Lexi for birdie at 11. Two over for the day. Needs, you would think, to get it back to level par by the end of the day at least. Don't really want to shoot one over on day one, do you? Or over par on day one.
It's still early in this championship, but you don't want to let the leaders get too far away.
Par putt here for Minjee to get it up and down at the 9th. Yeah, very good up and down.
To get it to 3 under here at 16. Solid.
Hyoju Kim for a birdie at 13. Down the hill. Now you can understand why players are cautious after you saw what happened to Nelly Korda when she ran it by.
She has such beautiful rhythm. She's not one of the longest hitters on tour, but wow.
Just stopped.
I mean, such precision with her iron play.
Now Jin Young Ko. This one's been a tricky one for players to read today. Yeah, and it's full Jin Young Ko.
Yeah, I would have sat here and said that had to go left, and then went the other way.
14, Danielle Kang for birdie.
Should fall a little bit to her right at the very end here.
Like that. Kind of. Back to back.
But wanting the wind to pick up just a fraction more.
Brother Nicholas on the bag. Okay, yeah, it's going to feed down a little more towards the hole in that bowl today. Nelly with a second at the 15th. Nice, Derek.
Been a terrific season for Lydia Ko. A couple of wins, #1 on the list coming in. This is her second at 10.
Yeah, 101 yards. All she's got to pay attention to is anything wrong. But that was very well played.
Left herself below the hole, putting up the hill. Very good look at birdie there.
Let's go back over to the 5th, and Paige McKenzie watching Lydia Ko. This for birdie.
Been a little bit of a grind so far today, but a good look here. Yeah.
Gets her back to where she started the day. bogeyed the opening hole Morgan was talking about.
Yeah, got to make that one after that tee shot.
Nelly to get to 4 under par. Yeah. Nice bounce back for Nelly Corder. Dropped a shot.
Here at 10, Lydia Ko to get it to 3 under.
Yeah, she had a chance to see a tie and missed just on the high side, and she made the same mistake.
So the top 2 on the list playing together. The final pairing of the day, Lydia Ko, Ataya Titikun, who's already wrapped up. Louise Suggs, Rolex Rookie of the Year honors.
Well, and this is a 7-iron for Brooke. Is playing into the wind today, so it should stop when it hits the green.
Eventually does sit. Outside chance there.
At the 11th, the second for Lydia.
7-iron. 143 yards. This is a ton of club, but that was a manufactured little shot.
Nice. She loves to maneuver it like that, Paige.
It's a birdie try at 18.
Talk about having 11 first-time winners this season. We thought Megan Kang might join that list this year. She had a few really solid opportunities, still waiting for her first win. Could it come at the biggest prize of them all?
You know, that's the other aspect of Lydia Ko saying it's more meaningful perhaps now because the competition just keeps getting tougher.
You've only hosted it. You haven't
Not
called
actually
it.
called the race.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be coming soon. Who knows?
Yeah.
Henderson.
That is tough.
That was from 133, going on a nice little draw towards the hole.
Oh, yeah, nice.
It looks like from the tee.
She got off to such a hot start. 5 under on the front 9. Cooled off with a couple of bogeys, but trying to have a late rally here. I don't usually like playing through an injury, Karen. Usually you end up with some more compensations, but with the off season only a few days away and everything on the line for Brooke this week, I'm not surprised to see her given it a chance. You can see how frustrated she was after that chip. She knows that this should have been a sure birdie for her, at least. With that iron in her hand, that's gonna hurt walking off what's
Just a few paces in front. 125 to the hole. Ball slightly below her feet. That should keep it out to the right a little bit.
Going to feed down. I think it's just too high.
that have finally gotten the job done, and when you get towards that point in your career, you wonder, might it ever happen or maybe not? And it's just been quite the season. Add another one to that over 10-foot statistic.
Yes, there you go. She's easily running away with that category.
Just in case the wind's not quite as much helping as they feel.
Will it stay, though?
When you take something off of a shot, it's usually not going to have quite as much spin, where the old adage.
She's been pretty quiet these last few holes. Hasn't been able to take advantage of some good shots yet.
Okay. Stays at 3 under, 3 off the lead. Two players sharing that lead at 6 under par now.
You can see just how far Lydia is gripping down on this one. That typically tends to take a little bit of distance off of the shot as well.
When you look at those ball striking stats, especially the approach stats, Karen.
Oh, I know, and this is pretty good looking shot too. That was an
Right
8
on
iron
cue. Yeah.
from 139. The holes though is very accessible, Tom, in that little bowl, isn't it? So this is probably just going to be a smooth 7 up for her. Also trying to fade towards the hole.
Yeah, wow. Two tremendous approaches there. I think it's the best two we've seen in the same group today.
In the Chevron Championship, Jennifer Kupcho, this for birdie.
Talk about impressive seasons. Jennifer winning the Chevron Championship for her first victory, going on to win 2 more times this season.
One of 5 players to win multiple events. She won 3 of them. Like that?
I think that's inside the 10 feet, though. So
it doesn't count on that graphic, yeah. But I mean, that's just makes it look so easy.
Minji to convert the birdie at 15.
Yeah, this club has not been her friend today. Hasn't made an awful lot. And there's another one just hanging out there. I wouldn't say give the hole away. Maybe just inside that left edge.
Brooke Henderson within a couple of shots of the lead, and she will have a lot of support here. Yellow marker that she was by is 181 to the front, and that is really good from Lexi, and it gives her a chance to make the eagle and maybe.
We've seen some really good shots in here, Paige, the last few groups. Expect Lydia to take dead aim. Lydia goes back and forth a little bit between the conventional grip, which she's using here, and left-hand low when she's in closer range, but she is just rolling the rock today.
And Lexi for an eagle. Another putt goes missing. Well, it's going to be a birdie for Lexi. And it's been a frustrating day with the putter.
A lot of players this week asked what they would do with $2 million. Lydia said, I'll just watch it in my bank account.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just look at it as that check cashes.
Makes that 5-iron look real easy.
It's a good problem to have.
Talk about what players would do with $2 million. Ataya said she'd buy a house in the States. She doesn't have a base here yet. She's been looking between Dallas and Vegas and hasn't quite pulled the trigger
In this game, but feel like huge changes if you're the player. Lexi on the way, second at 18.
Really looking for a big finish here. She's going to walk away disappointed in the day today, but still has some time to make up some ground. She's just going to have to put together.
Minji tight down the right side here at 17.
It is, but she does just have enough room here, Tom. It's from 195 and a 5.
That's good to sit down. Oh, it sat down perfectly. What a shot. We've seen some really good ones in here over the last 10 minutes or so.
I mean, every one of these, they just look so easy. And they're not.
Nothing like an eagle to make you feel a bit better.
Takes a lot of patience.
Oh, another one. My goodness.
Going to be a birdie. She was a little down on her game coming into this week, saying she hasn't been performing as well as earlier in the season, but she feels she plays her best golf when she's under pressure.
She has the face wide open here, Paige. Needs to make solid contact, unlike what happened at 13.
Clean click. Very nice. Really, really nice.
That's more like what we're used to seeing from Lydia. Beautiful shot.
131 yards. She's got 5 paces to cover between the fringe and that whole location on this line.
Beauty. Sensational.
Be really big moving into the week.
Yeah, I mean, she's only 19 years old, and she has a chance to win Player of the Year this week in her rookie season. Not going to get back to level par, but needs a big next few days.
Disappointing opener, though.